Injury report. Cody Lattimore, DMP. Paxton Lynch, DMP. Jamal Charles, full. Talib, full. And Damatar Peko, full. Questions?
Vance, typically in this league, how much of a difference is there from week to week from the best team to the worst team?
From the best to the worst team. That's a different question. I would say this. You know, we all pay our players. You know, so we all have good players. You know, every team you play, you watch the tape. You know, everyone has, you know, players they feel good about. It's a league driven by quarterback play. That's always an issue for teams who are not playing well. It could be quarterback play, it could be injuries. So it's a close league. You know, in certain positions are closer than others. You know, wide receiver, you can take the top guy and take the 28 guy. I'll take one. You know, which one do you want? Right? Quarterback's not that way. It's a different tier there. Offensive guards, you know, same thing there. It's a number of guys who can play. Offensive tackles, different. Pass rushers, different. So I think every team is built differently, but you know, we all pay our players, we all pick our players, so it's a fair league.
So that said, when you're on your opposing team now is 0-5, is it easy to get them up front when you say, but look at their quarterback?
Yeah, that helps. Absolutely, that helps. You know, and you know, I watched the King guy they signed yesterday. He's a pretty good player.
He's a draft pick?
Absolutely, what a fifth-round pick. So he's a pretty good player. He's tall, he can run. So I think players understand that. You know, I think the media sometimes think it's, you know, players kind of don't get it, but they watch the tape. And I mean, he's 6'2", he runs 4.4, he can catch the football. So for a player, you know, they don't think that way most of the time. You know, it's a hard business, and every guy they play against on Sunday is the best in the world at what they do. So I don't think players think that.
You've run the ball well. We've just kind of established that. Passing numbers are down strictly.
Sure.
Third down receptions for DT and Emmanuel.
Right.
How do you view that? Is that just something that's going to evolve with what defenses give you, or is there any concern that, you know, they're not a bigger part of the offense at this point?
Well, I view it as, you know, we're 3-1, you know, and I'm not concerned about the numbers. I'm not. You know, if, you know, we go 4-1 on Sunday and we throw for a ton or we run for a ton, that doesn't matter. You know, we're concerned about collective results, and that's winning together. That's our only concern. You know, the numbers will take care of themselves. You know, as far as how defenses play us, we'll adjust weekly or, you know, even by quarter. But overall, it's about winning as a football team. That's my concern.
Before the bye, you talked about wanting to see improvement in red zone and getting some work on that in practice. Have you seen the improvement in practice?
Well, we've only had, I think, you know, one practice in the red zone since we've talked about that, and it was better today. You know, it was our first period, so the energy was right, the focus was right. So hopefully, it translates to us playing better on Sunday night.
You coached with Coach McAdoo in San Francisco.
Yeah.
What were your impressions of him back then?
Ben, first of all, is a good man. I mean, he's a good man. Great wife, Tony. Smart, you know, always been a smart guy, a hardworking guy. You know, slept on the floor. You know, never went home. So to watch what he's doing now, I'm not surprised because he was always a hard worker and a very smart guy and a tough guy also.
As a player, Garrett Bowles, has it surprised you at all being the first year?
Garrett Bowles? No, he's a first-round pick. You know, so we kind of evaluated him that way, and you know, we hope he can do it. And he's done fine so far. It hadn't been perfect. He's going to get better, but as a first-round pick, you know, you would hope they can play early for you and play with success.
Vance, when you decided he was going to play, did the pass rushers you faced during the first 5 games impact that decision at all?
I'm sorry, say again?
When you decided Garrett was ready to play,
right,
did the pass rushers you've played so far coming here, did that impact you?
No. We drafted Garrett Bowles, and after about a week of training camp, you know, he was our best pass protector. You know, so he played. You know, it was about him earning a job. Now, if he wasn't ready to play, or wasn't one of our best tackles, he wouldn't be the starter. But I mean, he was one of our better guys, blocking Vaughn and blocking those guys on our defense. You know, and that's which is a tough deal. So he did a good job versus those guys. So we thought he could play, and it's panned out so far.
When you say things haven't been perfect, what is often the most difficult adjustment for linemen in particular?
Well, for a young lineman, it's always your assignment. You know, when fronts move at different pressures, he's made some error with that. You know, we all have. but he's gotten better with that every game we've played. But again, it's a lack of experience sometimes, seeing certain twists and certain pressures. But as far as blocking his guy one-on-one, he can do that.
Do you tell your guys something different or preparation ever when somebody like Eli throws and has a tendency to throw even if the coverage is really tight? He doesn't, or maybe we know even when corners are right on the guy, he doesn't stop him.
No. Most of the good guys, most of the good quarterbacks, they can throw guys open. So we're telling our guys to face the receiver all the time because the ball can be thrown short, it can be thrown deep. So when you're facing Eli, it's a lot of quick game, but it's also a lot of back shoulder throws. So when you're playing corner versus Eli, you have to face the receiver the entire time, and as the play expires and it's vertical, then you can look and lean. But we want to press these guys, not give them free access because of all the quick game, but also have great eyes, as far as the routes, as they expire into the end of the down.
Is it a bit of a disadvantage because there's not a lot of film on these wide receivers who now have to play because of the injuries?
No, I wouldn't say that. Their system, and the receivers they're playing with, as far as what they are physically, that can be a small issue. But our guys are concerned about one thing: displaying great technique and having great eyes. Whoever's playing receiver.
Coach, coming back from the bye, you can have more evaluation during the bye week. Are you sticking with the rotation at left guard?
Yes.
How close is Paxton getting? What's his timeline like in terms of getting back?
Paxton doesn't have a timeline right now. I think he threw for the first time yesterday. Really short throws, like 5 or 7 yards. So we don't have a time frame for Paxton. Again, it's a right shoulder injury. It's his throwing shoulder, so we want to be careful with that and make sure he's right before he comes back to play.
Will Paxton possibly need surgery if he doesn't respond from what he's doing?
I can't say. I'm a football coach. I can't say.
As a football coach, Vance,
yes.
How distracting is all the crap coming out of New York? Is it distracting at all?
It's not. It's not. Because it's an NFL football team. It's Eli Manning. It's a really, really good defense when you watch it on tape. When you watch their games, guys, if you're just watching the game and not watching the scoreboard, okay, they're playing pretty good football. On both sides of the ball. They've lost 3 out of the 4 games, 3 out of the 5 games in the fourth quarter. By 2 points, 3 points. So I think 10 points combined. So when you watch the football games, you have a true appreciation for this football team having a chance to beat you. So again, players don't think that way. I don't think that way. It's an NFL game, and it won't be easy on Sunday. It will not be easy.
Last one, Mark. Coming out of the bye week, can this game set the tone for the tough stretch ahead, or is the NFL too much of a week-to-week business where it kind of resets each week?
I think it's a week-to-week business, but for us, where we want to go with our football team, absolutely. You've had a week off to kind of rest and recover and kind of figure out what you've done good and bad, and to have a chance to play on national TV Sunday night is going to be huge for our football team. Moving forward, it will help us, gain more confidence and gain more awareness of who we are as a football team. So, yes.
Thank you, Coach.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right.